I'm Ashley and I would like to welcome you to Breathe Yoga. So today's practice we will be utilizing a chair. So this is a great practice if you have an injury or if you would like to take a break from work to relax, de-stress, or maybe a little pick-me-up of energy. So go ahead and find your way into a comfortable seated position. If you are going to sit upright, make sure you have good posture, make sure you're not rounding out through the spine. So maybe just kind of tilt the tailbone back just a bit and then sit up nice and tall. If you're going to utilize the back of the chair, just make sure that you're not leaning back into it and creating any rounding out of the spine. Go ahead and shrug your shoulders up to your ears and roll your shoulders down and back. And now add your breath to that. Inhale, lift through the shoulders. Exhale, down and back. And one more time, big breath in. And exhale, sigh, release that. Turn your hands palm up so you get a natural external rotation of the shoulders. And if it's available to you today to close your eyes or let your eyes be heavy, just allow your face to soften. Relax your jaw by putting a little space in between your teeth. And relax your tongue if your tongue is pressing hard into the roof of your mouth. Take a moment to wiggle out any energy that you may have in your body, maybe rock forward or backwards, side to side, whatever you need to do to feel comfortable in your seated position. Lift up through the crown of the head just a bit to lengthen the spine and create space in between the vertebrae. And now from here, just take a moment to scan your body from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Notice if there are any places that you're holding tension or stress today. Any places that you're trying to protect because of an injury or there's tension there. So just try to release anything around those places that you may be holding on to. Notice your breath. Is your breath short and shallow in your chest, or is it deep within the belly? Now begin to deepen your breath as it feels good to you. Breathing in and out of the nose. Allow your breath to be a tool for you to release, to become present, to connect to your body. Each round of breath that you take, allow it to be a little longer, a little deeper than the last. Not forcing anything, but just letting it move from your chest to your belly organically. Let your belly expand with air. And imagine your lungs like balloons. As you inhale, they expand in all directions. Again, inhaling through the nose as deeply as possible. And then exhaling, pulling the navel to the spine to push that air out. And while you're here, take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. And gently flutter your eyes open. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, create space. Big breath in. And as you exhale, reach your right hand over to the chair, reach your left hand up and over, just reaching through the side body. Relax that left shoulder down and back. Palm faces the earth. You can look forward, you can look up to the eye of the elbow, or you can turn your head and look down to the earth, whichever feels better to you. Breathe. On your next inhale, inhale back to center, bringing your left hand to the chair, reach up and over with the right. Again, chest is open, and just notice which side of the body feels tighter than the other today. Allow that stretch to happen all the way from the hip, all the way up the side body. Imagine you're trying to reach for something you could barely touch. Again, inhale, reach to center. As you exhale, take that right hand behind you on the back of the chair. Bring your left hand to your knee. Relax your shoulders. So I'm just staying here, twisting through the thoracic spine, keeping my belly and my hips square to the front of my chair, honoring my injury that I have, listening to my body. Breathe. If you need more, take another breath in, and as you exhale, you can twist a little deeper between the ribs and the pelvis. Now slowly release your head first, and then your body. Again, a breath in, reach up. And as you exhale, this time take the left hand or the left arm to the back of the chair, right hand to the knee, relax your shoulders, breathe. And just check in with anything you're experiencing in the low back. Any tightness through the hip. Again, if you need more, take a breath in and you can exhale, twist between the ribs and the pelvis. Now slowly release the head first and then the body. Bring the hands to the chair next to you or reach the fingertips to the earth if you need a little bit more. Relax your shoulders down and back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Eyes can be closed here if that feels good to you. If you feel like you need even more, just reach those left fingertips down toward the earth, and that will intensify that stretch in the STM muscle that runs from your jaw down into the trapezius, the top of the shoulder. If you feel like you need even more, you can take your right hand and just let it rest on top of the head. Try not to pull, but just let the weight of the arm and the hand do the work. If you get there and it's too much, just go back to the place that you were before. And now slowly release that right hand. Inhale the head up, releasing the left fingertips, and then exhale, lift your left shoulder. Check in there, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Maybe you reach the right fingertips away from your body. Maybe you bring that left hand on top of the head. Breathe. As it feels good to you, release the left hand. Inhale the head up back to neutral position, releasing the right fingers. From here, interlace your fingers. Take your hands behind your head. Let your head fall back into your hands. And then pull your shoulder blades together. Try not to overarch the back here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press your heart forward and let it all go. Now slowly drop your chin towards your chest. Let your elbows fall toward the floor, letting the arms, the hands do the work. And as it feels good to you, just slowly start to turn your head to the right and to the left. Start with a small range of motion. And as you check in with the muscles that support the neck, the cervical spine, the muscles that run down in between the shoulder blades and the spine, notice any tension, any pull, anything you're experiencing. And just honor your body here. You can make this range of motion bigger as it feels good to you. If you need to keep it small, keep it small. Continue to breathe. And then the next time you turn your head to the right, just hold there for a moment. Take a cleansing breath, big breath in. Exhale, release it. Nice, and now slowly release to center. Slowly turning the head to the left. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, release. And now slowly release to center. Release your hands, palm up onto your thighs, and gently lift the head up, neutral position. And now exhale, chin to sky, but try to keep length in both the front and the back of the neck. And if you tend to clench your jaw or hold stress there, take your bottom teeth out further than the top and stretch your jaw. Release your jaw. Inhale back to neutral position. Gently flutter your eyes open. Now from here, you're going to take your hands and place them on your thighs, or if you can reach your knees. Take an inhale and just arch the back slightly. This is a back bend, so only go to the place that feels good to you, lifting up through heart center, maybe looking up. And as you exhale, Round out through the spine, bringing your chin to chest, navel to spine, separating the shoulder blades, pressing your spine to the back of the room. And inhale, lift, arch through the back just slightly. And exhale, rounding out. So this is our seated version of cat-cow or Durga-go, and just continue to move at your own pace, at your own breath. Inhaling as you lift through heart center, and exhale as you press your spine to the back of the room. You can let your hands slide forward and backward. Not forcing anything, just staying connected to the breath. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, lifting through heart center. And exhale, rounding out. And now inhale to a neutral place, lifting up through your heart. Go ahead and bring your elbows toward your rib cage. Bring your hands up away from your legs and turn your palms up. And now turn your palms down. So this is great stretch if you have tennis elbow or if you're at a computer throughout the day. Now from here, spread your fingers wide and then curl your fingers, stretching through the hands, through the wrists. Good. And then shake out the hands and get a little blood flow there. Now from here, you're going to take your right hand, wrap it around the left forearm, and just squeeze all the way down the forearm. So this gets blood flow to the wrist. And if you have carpal tunnel or you're at a computer through the day, this is a great way to get some blood flow back to the wrist. And then just outside your wrist bone, you're just going to give just a little gentle pull on the hand. And now take that right hand, wrap it around the left. Little blood flow, just giving a little squeeze down the forearm, all the way down, and then just a little pull here. Good. And now give a little shake. So from here, go ahead and bring your hands back to your thighs, and we're going to take some big rotations. So you're just going to press to the right, and then just let your heart lead the way here, some circular motion through the spine, through the pelvis. And your circles don't have to be big, they can be small. If it feels good to you to make your circles bigger, feel free to do that. So we're just getting some synovial fluid moving through our hips and through our shoulders. Now, if it feels good to you and you want to exaggerate this and bring the neck and shoulders in, the next time you circle around to the right, just drop your chin toward your shoulder and then circle around with your chin, bringing your chin to your left shoulder and across your chest. You can make this as exaggerated as you need to for it to feel natural to your body. My circles are quite small compared to what they used to be because I'm just really focusing on honoring my body, not pushing past any point of discomfort, but just getting some movement, circulation through the spine. The next time you come to center, just hold there and then lift up nice and tall. Take a big breath in and exhale, release. Now to the left. Little circles to begin and just check in. Notice if anything feels different from one side to the other. I do notice that one side of my body feels a little tighter than the other, and that's normal. And then whenever you feel ready, the next time you circle to the left, you're just going to bring that chin down to the left shoulder. So go ahead and bring that chin down if that feels good to you. Circle around, bring the chin to the right shoulder, make a smiley face across the chest with your chin. Breathe. There's no right or wrong way. It should just feel natural to your body. Take one more rotation here. And then the next time you come back to center, hold, lift up through your heart center, take a big breath in, and now exhale, release. From here, we're going to stand and utilize the chair. So go ahead and stand as that feels good to you. Coming around to the back of the chair, You're going to use your chair for a little support, and we're going to take a crescent lunge today. So feet are about hips distance apart, and you can kind of rock forward and backward on your feet if that feels good to you. And just kind of take a moment in your standing pose or Tadasana to get rooted. Relax your shoulders down and back. Try not to have a tight grip on the chair. It's just there for balance and support if you need that. A little micro bend in your knees, relax your shoulders, and just close your eyes for a moment. Just feel yourself standing. Strong and tall, lifting up through heart center, lifting through the crown of the head. Toes relaxed, a little micro bend in the knees, but pull some energy up from the floor and utilize your core here to stand. So draw energy all the way up, pulling your navel to your spine just slightly. And as you're here, take a moment of gratitude for something in your life. And as you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open if your eyes are closed. And we're going to step back with our left leg. So just step straight back to a place that works for you. You're on the ball of the back foot and just lunging into the right foot. Press back through that heel and you should feel a really yummy stretch down the back of the leg. Make sure the hips are square, so you don't want to do anything wonky with the hips by pressing into one hip. Think of your pelvis as a bowl of water, even here as we're supported in our crescent lunge. Kind of pull the hips forward just slightly. Breathe. A couple more rounds of breath here. Really press down through that heel of the back leg, lifting the back of the leg, the hamstring to the wall behind you. Relax your front toes, your jaw, and take one more round of breath here. And now take a round of breath in, and as you exhale, step forward back into Tadasana. Now, keeping that left foot planted, take a breath in, and as you exhale, step the right foot back. And just gently move into your lunge. One side again may feel a little different than the other. Pressing back through that heel, again making sure you're not pressing forward into the right hip. You want to pull that right or that left hip, pull that left hip back, press the right hip forward, kind of tuck the pelvis just slightly. And you may be really tight through the hip flexors into the quad. That's okay. Just be where you are, breathe through it, keeping your upper body relaxed. And now maybe take a breath and exhale, press back through that back heel just a bit. We're going to take a couple more rounds of breath here. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, stepping forward into Tadasana or mountain pose. From here, we're going to move to the left of the chair, and we're going to take a moment to settle into our feet and practice tree pose. So what I would like for you to do is just kind of shift some of the weight into that right foot. So you should feel light on that left foot here. Using the chair for support, go ahead and bring the ball of the foot to the earth and bring the heel to the inner part of the right leg. Press the knee back, draw up from the pelvic floor, relax the shoulders, lift up nice and tall. And if you'd like to here and you feel strong, if you want to bring the sole of the foot onto the medial part of the calf, feel free to do that. Today, I'm just going to bring mine back down to the earth because that's where I feel strong today. Keep your eye on a focal point for balance and breathe. Try not to lock out the tree leg, knee. Put a little micro bend there. Couple more rounds of breath here. And on your next exhale, just slowly release that left foot back to the earth and give a little shake out of the legs, especially if you feel a little fire from that support. From here, we're going to just walk around to the right side of the chair. And the same thing, first you're going to bring the feet to about hips distance apart and then shift the weight onto the left foot. So you have about 20% into the right foot. And then you're going to bring the ball of the foot, make a little kickstand here. Press back through the knee, soft standing knee of the left leg. And again, if you feel strong and you want to bring the sole of the foot to the medial part of the calf, feel free to do that today. Once again, I'm just going to make my little kickstand because that's where I feel strong and I don't feel like I'm pressing into my back in any way. Lift up through heart center and breathe. Hands can be wherever you're comfortable. The lower you look to the earth for a focal point or your drishti, the stronger and more rooted you will feel. The higher you look up, the more it will challenge your balance. So just go to a place that works for you. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. One more breath. And on your next exhale, just release the tree pose and give a little shake out of the legs. We're going to go ahead and have a seat back into the chair. And if you have a strap, go ahead and use your strap here. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. I'm going to show you how to utilize your body without a strap by hanging onto the chair. So we're going to do a variation of Paschimottanasana, or a seated forward fold. And at this time, I'm only going to use one leg at a time because that's where I am in my practice. So one option is to hang onto your chair for a little support. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just lift that leg and press through the heel. Today, I'm going to show you how to utilize the strap for that. So what you'll do is you'll take the strap underneath the ball of the foot, hang on to it firmly, but not a death grip. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just use that strap to lift the leg. Flex your foot, and if you need to, you can walk your hands down the strap just slightly. Relax your shoulders down and back, and breathe. Take one more round of breath here. And now slowly bend that knee, releasing the leg or your strap, and you're just going to change the placement of the strap if you're using one. Big breath in, and then exhale. Use the strap to help you lift your leg. So you want to kind of pull on the strap just slightly, shoulders relaxed. If you're using the chair, you'll kind of press into the chair for this, so you can keep the spine long and lengthened. Couple more rounds of breath here. Nice, and as you're ready, just slowly release by bending the knee and removing the strap. And you can just take that strap and wrap it around the chair as you're ready. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Wiggle out any energy that you may need to be able to just relax into the chair that you're seated in. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, your tongue. And just take a moment to reconnect to your body. Again, noticing from the crown of the head down to the tips of the toes how you're feeling today. And do you feel any different now that you've had a practice? Now that you've connected to your breath, to your body? So I want you to imagine that you are sitting in your favorite place. And if you were sitting in your favorite place, where would that be? See all the colors of that place. If you're outside, notice the blue skies, the trees, the ocean, the sand, the mountains. Wherever you are, see everything that you can see. Notice the textures. What temperature would you feel against your skin? Is it warm there? Is it cold? What would you hear there? Birds singing, the flow of water, waves crashing against the beach, laughter, music. What would you smell? Rain, flowers growing, your favorite meal. Would there be any taste involved? The salt from the ocean. How does this place make you feel? at peace, relaxed, grateful. Now begin to bring awareness to your toes, the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, the edges of your feet, your heels, your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, the crease behind your knees, the tops of your legs, the backs of your legs where you're making contact with your seat, your glutes, your hips, your abdominal wall, around your rib cage, the muscles that support your spine all the way up to your shoulders, from your shoulders across your chest, down your arms, biceps, triceps, creases of the elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of the hands. Release any energy from the palms of your hands, thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinkies. Back up the arms, across the shoulders, up the sides of the neck, around the ears, around your jaw, across your face, across your forehead, through your hair to the crown of your head. Your whole body relaxed. Your whole body light. Now begin to deepen your breath. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And maybe spread your fingers and curl your fingers. Maybe make circles with your wrists, and maybe circles with the ankles if that feels good to you to waken your body. And then on your next inhale, sweep the arms up and create space. Reach, exaggerate the reach. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. This breath is for a strong body. Inhale, sweep the arms up, creating space. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. This breath is for a calm mind. Again, inhaling, sweeping the arms up, creating space. Exhaling your hands to your heart, breathing for a replenished spirit. And let's take one final cleansing breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, create space. Hold. Try to take a little bit more breath in. And as you exhale, open your mouth, sigh, let it all go. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on Breathe Yoga. From a place of light within me, I honor and celebrate the light within you. Namaste.